What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is June the 10th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and where big money is gravitating towards today. Before I get into any of that, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, no data points coming out today, nothing like that, no Fed speaker. So it is going to be more of a technical driven day with a splash of fear already about CPI. That's at least what a lot of articles are indicating, that Wall Street is scared about CPI and just the upcoming Fed meeting. So take that with a grain of salt. Right now, you do have the fear and greed index at 45, so still somewhat stabilized from tail end of last week. So people's appetite for risk is still somewhat there and is resemblant through a lot of the stocks, or some of the stocks I'm going to be talking on. When it comes to SOFI, let's start off with them. They are down slightly, no news, no SEC filings, so it is just merely piggybacking off of the broader market right now. Shorts are probably going to be fairly active today just to ensure that SOFI doesn't come anywhere close to that $7 strike price, but 1735 is that percentage of the free float being shorted. Utilization is 70.45. So shorts have started to really play with SOFI once again, and with CPI and the Fed meeting coming up this week, you can anticipate that they're going to be very, very active. But at least in the short term with it right now at $6.91, just watch for this pivot point to hold of $6.88. And I know it kind of looks bad, that sucks, that's down pre-market, but on Thursday and Friday, it both was down, similar kind of fashion, but it did bounce off this pivot point and did kind of at least 1 point during the day, both Thursday and Friday, be in the $7 or above $7 range. So I wouldn't really count SOFI down and out just yet. Just watch for this pivot point to hold of $6.88, and then vice versa, $7 is going to be a strong resistance, and that is due to the whole options activity, and then 701 aside from that. Moving on, GameStop is up, no news, no SEC filings, but there was this unofficially, so Roaring Kitty is back. So he did post a little bit of a, I guess, a meme on this cat. It does have a 5 right here. A lot of people are pointing this out. Very, very minor if you can kind of zoom in, but I don't want to waste your time with that. Ultimately, very symbolic that he's going to cause some shit. Pardon my French, but I think that's what clearly the market is interpreting this picture as. So we'll just have to wait and see. Shorts, 20.61% of the free float is being shorted. Utilization, 76.25. So definitely shorts haven't really returned. If anything, they have been increasing ever since all of this crap, as you can kind of see. So the low was 18.4 and now we are at 20.61, so it's starting to kind of go back up. So shorts are very, very bold. Aside from that though, looking on a technical stance, not counting any squeeze right now, it is at $29 pre-market. Just watch for this 32.88. I know when it comes down to squeeze and momentum plays, it's not really important to look at some of the strong support and resistance points, but still just keep note of this 32.88. So again, something to kind of consider. So Prokidney Corp, it is up 6.58%. Ticker is PROK. This is what they do, so you can always pause it and read through it. Honestly, I've never heard of this company. This is the reason why they are up so far this morning. And in my opinion, even a phase 2 trial data, like, that's not really justified for a good increase. But the reason why it's on this list is because there's a abnormal amount of volume for whatever reason. On the flip side, there is a lot of shorts in it, so maybe that's why there's a lot of volume, but 22.93% of the free float is being shorted, and that works out to be 10.52 million shares overall being shorted. So maybe that's why there's a lot of volume, but still something to kind of keep in mind. Right now with it at $3.40, it is trading between this pivot and this R1, so just watch for 332 to hold throughout the day. Then vice versa, $4.24 for that to be the next strong resistance / target, which in my opinion, given the news, I'm not an expert clearly in that sector or any sector. I'm just a retail trader, so you guys do your own due diligence, but that this R1 is kind of justified for it to be touched or for it to be broken. So something just to be aware of, so tread cautiously with this company. And overall right now, the market cap of this company is 739. So it's not all that bad. Again, I've never really heard of this company. I don't know about you over this last 5 years. Based on this, it looks like it was more of a SPAC rollout. I could be wrong. I don't really know much about it, like I said. And just looking at this, so for splits, they've never done any reverse stock splits or forward splits, so I guess that's kind of a positive. But still, moving on, Palantir is down 3.05%, and that is based off of them not getting in the S&P 500. So in reality, I could be wrong, and I'm probably going to get some hate for this, but I still do feel Palantir is overvalued. And because of them not getting included in that S&P 500, I think the market is going to really look at their multiple and cause it to retouch that $20 mark, at least in the short term. So again, something to be aware of. It's not heavily shorted, so 3.73% of the free float is overall being shorted. So definitely not, they don't have to worry about that. And right now with it at $22.55, it is flirting with this pivot point right now. So just $22.51, just watch for that to hold throughout the week. If not, then this is where it could hit that $20 mark like I mentioned. But for right now, $24.36 is going to be that next strong resistance / target. But still, given the circumstances in the market, I don't see that being touched even remotely today. But what do I know, right? Once again. And then finally, Southwest, ticker's LUV, it is up because of this news right here. And so in reality, kind of good stuff. It is right now not heavily shorted, so 4.47% of the free float is being shorted. Shorts actually have been increasing though, so that's something just to be conscious of, because it did go from about 2.71% to where it is now at that 4.47. So not a significant jump, but still something they're getting more and more bold. So maybe anticipating more of a downtrend, but regardless, it is up pre-market, and with it right now at $29.80, it is between this R2 and this R3. So just watch for $28.93 to hold, and then vice versa, $30.37 to be that next strong resistance / target. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Like I said, a lot of volume is getting into all of them. And I think the interesting one that a lot of people are going to be watching is GameStop. And when it comes down to GameStop, there's a lot of other sub stocks that do kind of piggyback and follow GameStop. One of which is Faraday, ticker's FFIE, and a lot of the other meme stocks. So definitely watch for GameStop very, very closely. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.